I'm here with Bill Knobke, the CEO of Genesis Vacation Benefits.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay, Natalie.
Yeah, that's good. All right. What is the importance of a vacation?
Well, that's a good question, but I'll answer that by turning that around a little bit. What is the value of vacation for you and for anybody viewing? I know for me, a vacation is very important. It makes me feel just better knowing that I'm going on vacation, knowing that I've got something to look forward to. It makes me feel better about my circumstances as far as my lifestyle, that I'm actually living and not just existing. So to me, that is the best value of the vacation.
So a vacation can improve productivity?
Oh yeah, it can improve productivity. Anytime you feel better about your circumstances and you're happier, you're going to be happier at work. Whistling while you work, I won't go that far, but at least you've got something to look forward to. Also, there's a lot of health advantages to going on vacation. In these studies, you can read about them. We've got them posted that you can look at. But that, of course, is very important. It makes you healthy. I don't know how much healthier it makes you, but any improvement's probably good, and that will cut down on absenteeism. So that's
wonderful. But don't people routinely take vacations already?
Yes and no. People routinely get time off. Now, whether or not they go on vacation, that's another thing. And that's what a real vacation is. A vacation is when you actually go someplace, you experience new things, new people, new sights, and going with your loved ones, sharing memories. Now, that's what I would call a quality vacation, and that's what we do. That's where we come in. We make vacations available to everybody.
Isn't the cost of vacation a barrier, for most people?
Well, yes, and again, no. Yes, it is. But with us, with our program, we've got vacations, for every budget. I mean, we've got all kinds of inexpensive ones, costlier ones, because we have a very wide range of clientele. But there is something for everyone, and of course what makes it even more available to everyone is the payroll deduction aspect of it. We all know how that works. People deduct just whatever they can afford, and in a year's time, they've got money for what I would call a quality vacation.
Awesome. So how does that program work? How does it work?
How does it work? Well, the best way of describing it is it's like a Christmas club for vacations. Instead of saving or putting away money for Christmas gifts, you're putting away money for a nice vacation. Comes out of your paycheck, you don't notice it, and in a year you've got a place to go. Now, as far as how it works mechanically with the corporations, what we do is for all the companies that sign up for it, they'll send out an email that we provide for them, which tells them about the program, announces it. We have got a new benefit for you, take it out. Of course, there's a link to our site, and when they go to our site, they see, again, it's explained, but on our site, we have actual vacation packages, little tiles, that have what the deduction amount is. Okay. So someone will look at this and they'll go, oh, wait a minute, for $9, I can take a $9 weekly deduction, I can go on a cruise, or those might see the Disney thing there, the Disney package, and go, oh, we were thinking about going to Disney. Let's check this out. So that site is actually designed for the folks to look at it and decide whether or not they want to be involved in the program. We're not really trying to sell any specific package or anything. We just want them to think about it and sign up. And that's how that aspect of it works.
So the program replaces credit?
Well, I wouldn't say that it replaces credit. But what I would say is that it is better than credit in many ways. With a credit card, if you were to put a vacation on a credit card, you're going to come back, and now you got this big bill you got to pay, and you might be paying as much as 25% interest on that. I don't see the therapeutic value of that. I don't think that's going to make your life any less stressful. But with our program, it's all paid for in advance. And they come back, oh, that was great. Well, let's keep the deductions going because we want to do this again next year. It just alleviates a lot of that pressure. So in our case, I would say that it's much better.
The brokers that are watching are going to want to know how to sell this program.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you really want to call this selling. I mean, like any benefit, it's something that you really just want to get them to, present to their employees. And it's a very good program for the employer, the employee, and if they go to their website, we have an employer's website, there's a very compelling video for them to see. And we probably ought to just watch that video.
Yeah, let's take a look at it.
A disturbing article in Bloomberg Businessweek Online stresses the importance of regular and quality vacations. Americans take even fewer vacations than even the Japanese, who coined the term karoshi, which means being worked to death. The article indicates that doctors are starting to write prescriptions for vacations. It's an ever-growing syndrome at all levels in the workplace. The lack of quality vacation time burns people out and wreaks havoc on productivity. And alarmingly, workers are reporting more mistakes, anger, and resentment to their co-workers, their employer, and their customers. In study after study and report after report, the findings are grim. The effects of infrequent vacations mount into chronic problems that take their toll on efficiency and attitude. Conversely, frequent vacations can boost productivity and reduce absenteeism. Study after study makes it clear that vacations, not just time off, produce positive results. It is the escape of a real vacation that rejuvenates employee attitude. Not just time off vegetating at home or catching up on chores, but a complete change of scenery, an adventure that recharges the spirit. So many employees don't have the available credit to pay for a vacation, and even with credit, can't afford the interest rates to carry vacation debt. So many also lack the discipline to save for that needed vacation. Now you can give all of your employees the easy means to save through payroll deduction, an affordable pay period deduction amount chosen by the employee. They can start saving now for next year's vacation. They can choose from dozens of affordable vacation packages tailored for singles, couples, or families. Or a Genesis Vacation Specialist will custom design your employee's vacation of a lifetime. Setup and management of employee accounts is through a web-based interface, and all reporting integrates with your existing payroll system. One call will give you so many solutions to employee morale and productivity challenges. One call for a program without risk that can show immediate results.
You may have a client who might want to use this as an incentive or a perk, and they might want to participate in it, and there's different levels of that. They could either pay for the $49 setup fee for the deduction, or they could pay for the $29 annual due. If they wanted to, what they could do is even participate in matching funds into the account, up to a certain point. And that would be appropriate for a company that has a high cost of training and retention, because this is a great tool for that. And it can be tied to people actually staying and working there. So,
what else does Genesis provide?
Well, we provide all kinds of materials as far as that's concerned. We have suggested emails that you can send your client talking about the program, and again, it links to our page or to the what you just saw, that video. We have brochures that they can give them, okay. That type of thing. Mm-hmm. And we can do co-branding with brokers, that type of thing. We can even do joint sales calls if that's appropriate. We can do one of these. We can do a webcast with your logo up here. So there's a lot of tools that we have to help you get these clients.
And what about the compensation for the brokers?
Well, there's a good question. Well, what we decided to do is leverage our strengths, which of course are vacations. That's what people really want. So we have a combination of cash and vacations. So what that amounts to, we do a 15% commission across the board for the $49 setup fee and the $29 annual fee. So that amounts to $11.70 for each person you sign up for the first year. Now the second year, when they sign up or when they renew, there's no setup fee, but there is there's the annual fee. So you would get 15% of that, and that amounts to $4.35. So to give you an idea how that breaks down, let's say you had 200 lives that signed up for this, and let's say you had a 90% retention, because people do get out of the program from time to time because they have emergencies, they need to get their money back, that type of thing. So to give you an idea what that would be, if you were to have 200 lives and you had a 90% retention, the first year you would make $2,340 based on that in commission, and you would also have the second year $783 if 90% of them were to sign up. And then what would go into your travel account would be $2,160.
You love doing math on the spot, right?
You can see my wheels turning there. So anyway, that's what they get.
That's wonderful. Well, the program sounds amazing, and thank you very much for talking with me today.
Thank you,
Thank
Natalie.
everyone for listening.
Thank you very much. You know, really the best reason for these folks to do this is that it's just a great benefit to have for your clients.
Right.
So anyway, thank you, Natalie.
Thank you.
And thanks everyone for taking your time out to watch this.